Hello, everyone. It's time for another good word from God's Word. So, today we're looking at Numbers chapter 18. If you've been reading through with us through the Bible, chapter by chapter, every single day, here we are in Numbers 18. And then we get into, and this particular chapter is specifically about how Aaron and his family become the main priests, and they are of the tabernacle and of the sanctuary, and they're the ones that when all the offerings get turned into, it's what gives Aaron and his family the right for them to take all the offerings and do that. Because when I was a kid, I always asked myself the question, like, what am I like when they make all these sacrifices, like, and it talks a lot about burnt offerings, and like, so like, are they legit like burning everything, and burning it up, and like when everybody gives all this, like, who gets this? And this is what happens in Numbers 18. It lines out exactly who gets this. It's Aaron and his family. And a burnt offering is not really a burnt offering, it's a barbecue. That's what they're doing. They're barbecuing the meat. And then they get to eat it, which is awesome. So we get to one particular verse in Numbers 18 where it talks about, let me find it here. Here it goes. In Numbers 18, verse 15, it says, "The first offspring of every womb, both human and animal, that is offered to the Lord is yours. But you must redeem every firstborn son and every firstborn male of unclean animals. When they are a month old, you must redeem them at the redemption price set at 5 shekels of silver, according to the sanctuary shekel, which means it weighs 20 gerahs, which is like, I don't even know what that means. But the what I want to focus on here is where it says everyone is, the first offspring is supposed to be offered to the Lord, and it is yours. And it was like, wait a minute, if we're offering this to the Lord, does that mean like every firstborn son, every firstborn animal is the, like, that has to go to Aaron, and all of a sudden Aaron's running an orphanage of a bunch of firstborn sons? But that's not the case, because in the next verse it says you have to redeem every firstborn son and every firstborn male of unclean animals. So when it's saying that redeem every firstborn son, what do they mean by redeem that? So the reason why I called this "what is redemption," because we have to understand, like, this isn't an essential term when we're talking about salvation and what Jesus has done for us on the cross. So redemption is basically like, I'm going to take something and pay for it, or take this and pay for it, and then I get something else for it, something that and so, like, we see this a lot in coupons or something. I mean, you can redeem this coupon to get this free thing. Buy one get one free type thing. You can redeem a coupon, and so you get a second one free. And it's basically, there's nothing that you are taking something that is of no value, like a sheet of paper, and you are turning it in, and then it is becoming of value. And so what Jesus did for us on the cross is that he brought us redemption. We were so filthy and so dirty with our sin, and we had turned against, because of the sin and sin. It's not even that we turned against God, like I was supposed to say. We never actually, we have to make the decision to turn towards God. And if we don't make that decision, we are filthy, and as Jesus said, to be thrown out into the fire, and where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. And I don't really want to do that. That doesn't sound like a fun thing to do. So what he's saying is, so what Jesus did for us on the cross is that he redeemed us. He gave us value. We're no longer to be thrown out as garbage. We are now saved. We are now saved. We are now God's children. We are part of his family. We are called children of God, that we can call him not just God, our sovereign Lord and King. We are calling him God, our Father, which is so much more of a relationship with him than any of the Israelites ever knew before. And that is the incredible thing of what Jesus did for us on the cross. By him doing that, he brought us redemption. And that's a reason to worship, and that's a reason to be excited about what Jesus did, and to be thankful for what he did for us on the cross. So when you're talking to someone about, like, oh, I just feel worthless, or I don't feel like anyone even values me, the truth is that you were paid for with a price. You have been redeemed. Jesus, the Son of God, died for you, and you have value. You're worth more than you could ever imagine. That's an incredible fact today. That's an incredible truth for you today, and I hope it brings you encouragement. So that's today's Good Word for God's Words. We'll be back here next week. I hope you continue to read on each chapter a day with us. Even if you haven't started yet, you can still hop in. Tomorrow's Numbers 19, and Pastor's going to continue our series of Insta Family, and it promises to be a good one. So I hope you're doing well, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.